When is a lie not a lie? This is an important discussion to have because a lot of folks that I talk to, it seems to me like they feel that if they don't share everything, I'll give you an example. Somebody the other day sent me a thing by some internet guy. I think his name's Robert Jordan. And people have been bringing his name up a lot lately in reference to me because I reckon he and I share a lot of the same conclusions on things. Somebody sent me a meme that he had, and it was a quote of his. It said, "When you have something to say, silence is a lie." I don't agree with that. For example, just because I have something I could say doesn't mean I have to say it. First of all, everything I'm thinking and believing is none of your business. It's my business, and I get to share it with whoever I want. But I'm not obligated to share every thought I have with you, and I'm not obligated to share everything I personally believe with you or with anybody. So there's that. The other thing is my privacy as a human being. I don't want people to know every single thing I'm thinking. There are some things that are reserved just for me. So I disagree that if you have something to say, silence is a lie. So I would like for my audience to at least consider that. Here's another thing. Strategy, right? I'm standing before a judge, and the judge has the authority to put me in jail, to do whatever. I can say whatever's on my mind. But what if I'm thinking that this judge is an idiot? Is it in my best interest to say what I'm truly thinking in that minute? Your Honor, I'd just like to, I'm sorry, Your Honor. Could I interrupt you for a second? Well, I just wanted to let you know that as I'm standing here, as you're trying to determine my fate for the next 3 years, I don't want to be dishonest with you, Judge. I'm sitting here thinking that you're a complete idiot. That's all I had, Your Honor. I'm going to sit down now. Why would I do that? That'd be the stupidest thing in the world. Just because I'm thinking it does not mean it's in my best interest to go farting off at the mouth and telling him something that I don't need to tell him. It's not very strategic. It's not very smart. In that situation, and in many other situations that are not as dramatic, that's comical and exaggerated, but I'm saying in everyday life, don't you think it would be wise to keep certain things to yourself? I'm always making a cost-benefit analysis. So when I'm listening to my friend and he's talking about something and I just think that is the dumbest position on that issue that I could possibly think of, but I can see that he's really made up his mind on this, and if I throw my 2 cents into the discussion, it's just going to just cause an argument and hard feelings between us. So there's no benefit there. The cost is great for me, and the benefits are zero. I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. Again, just because I'm thinking a thing, and just because I could say something, doesn't mean it's in my best interest to do that. So there's the 3 reasons why I totally disagree with that meme by this Jordan guy. Sorry, I can't remember his name. But I've seen that quote around the internet quite a bit. But I totally disagree with it. Let's go back to this discussion about when a lie is not a lie. When is a lie not a lie? A lie is not a lie when the other party has no right to that information in the first place. That is when a lie is not a lie. So I walk across the street and one day, and I knock on my neighbor's door, and when he comes to the door, I say, "Hey, are you inside having sex with your wife?" And he says, "No, get off my porch." Even if he was inside his house having sex with his wife, and even though he did give me an answer that was false, this is not lying. He wasn't lying to me, because I have no right to know the private, intimate details of his life in the first place. I have no authority to even be asking that question in the first place. So remember, lying and providing a false answer are not one and the same thing. In order for something to be considered a lie, the other party has to have a right to that information in the first place. You might say, well, yeah, okay, but shouldn't I just not provide any answer at all in that case? Well, you have to remember that providing no answer at all, in most cases, is the same as providing the real answer to the person who has no right to it. So if I ask my neighbor if he's inside banging his wife and he answers, "I'm not telling you that," well, that's the same as if he had just said, "Yeah, I am." So I've got him to provide me information that I have no right to regardless. So providing false information to people who have no business asking a question or knowing certain things is not lying. So that's true of anything inside of yourself too. Think about anything involving your free will, your life as an independent adult free agent. You have total authority over who gets to know intimate, personal, private things about you, including how you really feel or what you're really thinking and all these things. So you also have a right to provide false information, which remember is not the same thing as lying, in the interest of maintaining certain things completely private from others that they have no right to know. Strategic, smart, it's not lying, and you have no reason to feel bad about providing false information to people who are asking something to you that you're under no obligation to answer them one way or the other, or to even give them a correct answer one way or the other.